probably seen gameplay from Bodycam when you were brainlessly consuming short scroll content or watching your favorite YouTuber. Regardless, I'm yet to see someone give this game an all-in-one review, and I've sunk a little time into this game, so here it is. It's impossible to review Bodycam without mentioning how realistic it is. That's most of the appeal of the game after all. With your gun not being bound to the camera, it makes for sometimes aggravating but realistic gunplay. I also found myself needing a diaper to be changed from time to time from deaths in this game coming so sudden. From people that I could barely see killing me in one shot, or seeing my shadow in front of myself from someone's flashlight behind me, the deaths are one of the best part of this game for being a horror element in a game that has nothing to do with horror. I'm about to get bodied from the side, aren't I? Uh-oh. Oh my god! It's like the fucking dope video. Holy shh! There's no HUD, kill feed, or hit markers. So your remaining ammo, current health, and knowing if you got a kill is all guesswork. The only thing I would change about the realism of this game is the jumping. I don't think that jumping has any place in this game. It just feels kind of wonky and out of place. I think a vault mechanic would better suit the game. When it comes to the graphics of this game, it's scenic as fuck. There's no other way to get around it. It's what catches people's attention. Although the graphics are oftentimes mistaken for being from Unrecord because they look nearly identical, Bodycam has perfect attention to detail, making it almost eerie because of how every stone, leaf, and blade of grass has been given extensive work to look as realistic as possible. If you were to show certain clips from this game to someone who has never seen it before, they would think it's real life. The graphics in Bodycam are like no other game on the market, which really gives the game an identity of its own. All of this makes for a very unique experience that only Bodycam can offer. When I played my first match, the gunplay reminded me of Tab G with how your camera is not tied to your gun. The realism within Bodycam makes for an FPS experience like no other, with the corners being cut out, although it's barely noticed, as well as still being able to control your body a little bit after you are eliminated. As for the bad of Bodycam, I think the game just lacks needed features. Unless this was just a me thing, I found it super difficult to know if I was hit or not. I recall an instance where I was in the close quarter shootout and I took a shot to the leg. I had no idea I was hit until I circled back and saw my blood on the floor. I also strongly believe that there should be some sort of tutorial in the game. Being thrust into a new game could be fun, but not being told how to do basic things within the game without going into your settings and looking at your keybinds is kind of annoying. Bodycam is also set to the highest possible graphics settings by default, which for 90% of the people who play it can leave them wondering why they're only getting like 10 to 20 frames per second for a good couple minutes till they look in their settings. A nice feature that could be added are doors. I think working doors would add another layer of realism to Bodycam. I also don't see a reason for the face blur. The only reason I understand why it is a thing is so you can more easily spot the enemies, but I think it's something that was added that shouldn't have been. Since the characters do have face models, why blur them? Leaving the faces unblurred opens up plenty of opportunities for the devs to push out headgear cosmetics, as well as it just adds that layer of realism. As for the ugly of Bodycam, the game lacks content. There are only 3 game modes. You got Body Bomb, where the defenders place a bomb anywhere on the map and the attackers have to eliminate the defenders and defuse the bomb before detonation. Team Deathmatch, which is a single elimination round based mode, kind of like Search and Destroy from like Call of Duty minus the bombs. And then Deathmatch, which is just a free for all first person at 30 kills wins. There are only 5 maps and each game mode only has 10 people, so it feels very dry and repetitive. Since it's only in early access, there has to be some sort of understanding. My personal favorite game mode though was Deathmatch, because I felt like there was always action being thrown at you. It wasn't you die and you're on a drone. It was you die, you come back, and now you gotta try and get 30 kills. There's always someone to shoot. And the $30 price point to go along with that little content is just not worth it. Plenty of games are more refined and cheaper than Bodycam, such as R6, but innovations that Bodycam has shown in the early access don't justify a $30 price point. $15 to $20 would much better suit it and be a lot more reasonable for where the game is currently at. Optimization is another issue with this game. This is mainly because if you want the game to look and run as smoothly as it does for some of your favorite streamers and content creators and like ads that you see, you need a damn good PC. I have an RTX 2080 and an i7 9700K, and I struggle to run this game on medium settings. Although it is understood that much better graphics need better specs, to charge $30 for a game that's not optimized for the average player is crazy. Cherry on top for the ugly of Bodycam is how difficult it is to find a lobby, and more so to stay in it. Bodycam doesn't have any public servers running. Someone has to host a game, and you have to select said game mode in the server menu in order to play, and that person gets to choose what map, what game mode you're playing. So if the lobby isn't full that they're running, you're just SOL if you want to play a different game mode or map, how you would in most other shooters, which I think is a real downside to this game. That might be the worst ugly of the review. As for my verdict, I would recommend holding out on purchasing Bodycam until the Steam Summer Sale hits. This game does have a ton of potential and is very innovative. Although it is rough around the edges, I have bought it and will be returning it, but I do hope to buy it again and enjoy it in the near future. But $30 for this game is steep. And that's my review for Bodycam. This is my first time making a video like this, and probably the most effort and time I've put into a video. So please be sure to like and subscribe if you like it. If you disagree or just want to say anything in general, be sure to drop a comment. Thank you and have a good one.